Hello there. Welcome to class. My name's Brad, and today we're going to go over a short, easy, beginner-friendly evening after work yoga routine. So grab something comfortable, something you can really practice in and unwind and prepare yourself for a nice, calm evening at home. And then we'll get started all the way in a seated position. From this seated position, we're going to start with butterfly pose just as a way to, we call it folding into yourself, but as a way to calm down. So bring the soles of your feet together, spread the knees as wide apart as you can. If you really have challenges with hip flexibility, which is normal by the way, you don't see me with books under my butt or a pillow, but it's normal that the knees are this high and we need something to come underneath. So if you do, grab it and then we'll get started right here. So bring the soles of your feet together. See if you can bring your hands actually underneath your shins. So you lift up and walk them down as much as you can. And then just begin to tilt your head towards the ground. Relax your breath. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So let's begin. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. And 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. And an exhale. Okay, very nice. Now slowly begin to come up, even if it's challenging. Just try to make this as fluid as possible. Don't go out of anything too fast. Often the transitions are where we want to put the most attention and energy into. Spread the feet hip width distance apart or even wider. As you can see, my legs are really, really wide. Keep your hands back behind you so you can kind of lift your chest and keep yourself upright. Take a breath in. And take 1 breath out to roll the shoulders back, push your chest forward, and drive the head and the chin upwards. And 1 more breath in. And then on the exhale, just tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine, and try to bring the shoulders in front of you to touch. Let's do that 2 more times. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest to breathe in. And then exhale to tuck and round the spine to breathe out. And then 1 more, round the spine, or rather arch the spine, lift the chest. And then tuck the spine, round it, breathe out. To come back to center, breathe in. And then let's move our knees over to the right to start. So keep the hands behind you. Move them as much as you can, but carefully all the way over towards the right side. And take 1 full breath in. And 1 full breath out. Good. Slowly come back to center and then we'll go to the other side. Some of you feel this really intensely. Others might not feel this very much. If you don't feel this very much, push your feet, your ankles, your knees, and your hips towards the ground. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, very good. Let's do it 1 more time. Back to center to breathe in. Exhale to move to the right. Stay for 1 inhale. Stay for 1 exhale. And then inhale back to center. And over to the left. And stay for 1 inhale. And stay for 1 exhale. Good. Slowly come all the way back towards center. Cross your legs. Shift forward to your hands and knees, just ever so slowly. And we'll come into some cat-cows. So hands in line with the shoulders. Shoulders in line with the hands. Knees in line with the hips. And from here, let's take an inhale and drop the chest towards the ground. Try to keep the arms straight completely and just arch the lower back. And on the exhale, we're going to push into our hands and completely do the opposite with our spine. So push the pelvis a bit forward, push into the hands, round the spine. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. On the inhale again, arch the spine, lower the lower back, stick the butt towards the ceiling, really push the chest down. Exhale to round the spine as much as you can, push into the hands, breathe out. Good. 2 more times, okay? And don't focus on being perfect. It's rather better to just do. Breathe in. Than anything else around the spine. And the fact that you're here is fine. We start to learn only through repetition, right? So one more, arch the spine to breathe in. Just get out of your head. This is your place to kind of unwind, relax, and take care of you. Exhale to tuck in, round the spine, breathe out. As long as it feels good right now, I think that's most important. Okay, very nice. From here, let's shift a bit back towards child's pose. So spread the knees as wide as the mat. Try to bring your big toes to touch. If you've got any knee pain, you don't need to bring the hips all the way down, or if there's other pains, just relax your head towards the ground for 2 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. And then one more breath in and one more breath out. On the next inhale, slowly begin to shift forward towards your hands and knees. We're going to tuck the toes and come into our first down dog of class. So tuck the toes, push out through the hands, lift the knees up, shift the hips back. Make sure the shoulders are kind of, straight and pushing back towards the back of the mat. Knees can be a bit bent or straightened, your preference, but make sure the hips are high. We'll hold for 2 breaths here. Push out through the hands, breathe in deep. Full breath out. Okay, one more breath in. And one more breath out. All right. Let's slowly walk our feet all the way up to our hands, towards the top of the mat. Do the best that you can. Keep your breathing, though. We might have just lost our breath, but that's okay. And once you get to the top of the mat, hang really heavy. So just bend the knees, grab elbows with your hands, drop your head, and start to move a little bit from side to side. And you could, if you want to get a little bit more mental here, think of every inhale and exhale as kind of a release point, as a letting go point, as a tuning in point to yourself. Not to your work or your family or anything else, just to you right now. Let the mind clear. Let the breath take over. And let yourself be. Okay. Slowly come back to center with the hands. We're just going to keep our spine rounded. Please keep the knees bent as well and round all the way up towards standing. And when you get there, just let the shoulders roll back. Sit up tall. Keep the neck straight and the spine long. One full breath in. And just exhale everything out through the nose or through the mouth. It's going to be a little bit weird, but see if you can shake your hands and shoulders out just for 5 seconds. Maybe move the neck around. 4. Try to keep this kind of exhaling breath. Let it go. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to reach the arms up high overhead to breathe in. So sweep the arms up high, breathe in. And exhale to slowly forward fold down to the ground. Hands towards heart. Keep the knees a little bit bent. Breathe out. Take an inhale to halfway lift. Hands on the shins. Flatten the back. Breathe in. Exhale to forward fold back down again and breathe out. And then inhale to slowly rise all the way to standing and reach the arms high overhead till the palms touch. And on the exhale, slowly bring your hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, bring the arms back up high overhead. And then exhale to forward fold all the way back down to the ground to breathe out, 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 out. Halfway lift to take an inhale, hands to the shins, flatten the back. On the exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Let's step back towards plank pose. And make sure the hands are in line with the shoulders, okay? Yeah, and we're going to hold here for a moment. By the way, if plank, down dog, chaturanga, all these poses are a bit more new to you, I have a 7-day free yoga crash course online. You can check it out. The link should be in the bio somewhere or in the description, and that will really help you with, I believe, getting these to be easier. Okay, we're done with plank. Come down onto your knees, lower down for chaturanga as you exhale. Keep the elbows in, slowly lower, breathe out. Take an inhale for a cobra pose, breathe in. And then exhale back towards down dog. So this is the big part. Slide the hands slightly back. Then tuck the toes back toward downward facing dog. And take one breath in through your nose. And one breath out through the nose or through the mouth. Just let it go. And from downward facing dog, let's just lift the right leg towards the ceiling as much as you can, but slowly, not fast. If you did it fast, do it again, do it slow. Breathe in. On the exhale, see if you can step your right foot in between the hands. And it's okay if you need to use your hand to extend it a bit more forwards. Drop the left knee to the ground. Make sure there's no pain in the left knee. Otherwise, roll up the mat. Sweep both arms high overhead to breathe in. Let's do a little bit of spinal movement. Left arm forward, right arm back. Breathe out. Inhale to sweep both arms back up high again. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. The breath work is more important as well, by the way. I'll just keep saying that again. Inhale, back up, both arms high, especially if you want to relax your body in parts that are tense. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. This time, both arms come back up high. Breathe in. Bend the elbows at 90 degrees. Squeeze the shoulders back. Lift the chest. Give yourself a little heart opener. Breathe out. Okay. Inhale to reach both arms back up high. On the exhale, see if you can bring both hands slowly to the mat and lift the left knee off the ground. Okay, use your fingertips to really, really hold. Breathe in from here. And then on the exhale, we're just going to rotate your hands and your feet towards the left side of the mat. Keep the toes a little bit turned inwards, maybe a baby bend in the knees. And we're going to add some movement here. So on the inhale, walk the fingertips forward. Try to straighten your back, flatten it, okay? Relax the stomach a little bit for a moment. And then on the exhale, you can contract the stomach and walk your fingertips as far back behind you and tuck your chin to your chest and fold in half. 2 more. Halfway lift. Walk the fingertips forward, arch the back. Exhale, round the spine. Last one. Walk the fingertips forward, arch. Exhale to walk the fingertips back and round the spine. Okay, good. Slowly walk the fingertips back in front. Let's walk our hands back to the front of the mat and the feet back to the front of the mat. And then step back to plank pose and breathe in. And on the exhale, chaturanga, knees or no knees. Cobra pose or an up dog. And then back to downward facing dog. Again, sliding the hands back, tucking the toes. Breathe. Keep the hips lifted high. Take one inhale from here. Let it go. Okay, and now slowly again, can we lift the left leg towards the ceiling? Slow. If you did it fast, slow it down again, especially if it's an uncomfortable pose. On the exhale, begin to bring the left foot in between your hands. And again, you can use the left hand to step the left foot a bit more forward. Slowly drop the right knee down to the ground. Make sure it's comfortable. Otherwise, roll up the mat. And sweep both arms high overhead. Breathe in. And exhale to reach the right arm forward and the left arm back. Okay. Inhale, sweep both arms back up high. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. And inhale, both arms high. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. And then this time, reach both arms back up high to breathe in. On the exhale, bend the elbows at 90 degrees. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. On the inhale, reach both arms back up high to breathe in. And on the exhale, slowly bring both hands to the mat and lift the right knee off the ground and breathe in. And stay for a breath out. Okay. This time, walk your right foot to meet the left foot at the front of the mat. And on the exhale, slowly forward fold all the way down towards the ground. Breathe out. And take another inhale to halfway lift. Hands on the shins, flatten the back. And then on the exhale, we're actually going to squat down. So this is tough, but use your hands to come all the way down, slowly, and onto your butt. Got it? Okay. Then from there, bring the hands behind the backs of your legs. Slowly lower yourself down and keep the feet down on the mat. It's a little bit different than a traditional yoga class. Fingertips can touch the heels. We're just going to do 5 bridge poses to release the back from your day. On the inhale, drive the feet into the ground and lift the hips all the way up. You can just keep the hands placing down and pushing them down onto the mat. Exhale to go down. 4 more. Breathe in. Drive the hips up. Try to squeeze your butt and squeeze the knees as if they're coming together. Exhale down. So my knees still stay the same, they just squeeze towards each other. 3 more, breathe in. Exhale down. You can also push the back of your head into the ground. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale down. And last one, breathe in all the way up. And exhale back down. Good. Hug the back of your right leg in towards your chest, slowly. And extend the left leg forward to the front of the mat. Take 1 breath in. And a breath out. If this extended leg is too much for you, keep the leg bent. Straighten the right leg as you breathe out next. Only as much as you can. It shouldn't be like this. If you're struggling to straighten the leg and you're here, then just keep the leg bent, like so, okay? Maybe you can reach the hands a little bit higher. Breathe in. On the exhale, we're going to do a full twist to the left. So this time you'll straighten the left leg. Use the left hand to twist the right over to the left side of your body. Right arm goes out to the side. Look over the right shoulder. 3 breaths. Two more. A last one. Good. And slowly all the way back to center on the next inhale. Bring the legs back. You can shake it out. Okay? And then from here, we're going to grab a hold of the back of the left leg. You can straighten the right leg, or again, of course, you can keep the foot in. And take a breath in. And try to push the knee more to the shoulder, not the chest. Take a breath out. Another breath in. Keep the shoulders pushing down, and then straighten the left leg just as much as you can. All right? It's okay if it's bent. Remember, not here. Get the ego out. Maybe reach a little bit higher. Another breath in. Another breath out. Oh yeah, I'm wearing socks because they're comfortable, by the way. Take another breath in. On the exhale, bend the left leg, right hand to the left thigh, move all the way over to your right. Left arm goes out to the side. Just 3 breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then slowly come all the way back to center on the next inhale. Extend the left leg forward and shake it out. Good. Favorite thing to do before Shavasana is to hug the knees in towards the chest. Kiss your left knee and your right knee. Because if you didn't have them, we wouldn't be able to practice yoga right now. Kiss the right knee and the left knee. Okay? Take a big breath in. And then let's get into Shavasana for just a short moment. Extend the legs forwards, arms out to the side. Relax the hips, the feet, the hands. And close your eyes. Relax the shoulders down as well. Let yourself breathe and allow yourself to be. Okay. When you're ready, slowly begin to take a deep breath in through your nose. And a deep breath out through the nose or through the mouth. Begin to make circles a bit with your hands and with your feet. Play with the fingers, play with the toes. Still manage and focus on your breath. And then roll over on towards your right or your left side for a moment. And then come up to a seated position with the eyes closed and the hands wherever you wish. And sit up tall for just a moment to breathe. Keep the spine a bit straight. Make sure the hips feel a bit relaxed. Hands can be on the knees or in your lap. One moment of stillness. I invite you to bring your hands to your heart. And for your practice, take one deep breath in through the nose. And a big breath out. And as always, I want to thank you for spending these moments on you, for you, and about you. And Namaste means that I bow to you, which I do. And that the light in me honors and cherishes the light in you as well. So from my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have a great rest of your evening, or whenever you do this class, even though it's an evening after work routine. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this channel for these videos for more beginner-friendly routines, more even advanced routines. And as I mentioned earlier, check out my 7-day free complete beginner yoga crash course program. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and ciao for now.